Everybody, welcome back. Northern Lion plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I didn't get a chance to do yesterday's daily, actually, which, oh my lord, that is a pretty good score. I didn't get a chance to do yesterday's daily, which, honestly, I don't feel too bad about, because apparently it was just horrible. Like, apparently there was a chaos pickup on it, and if you took it, your run was shit, and if you didn't take it, your run was still pretty shit. So, I'm not going to throw any shade at Mathis or, of course, Kate, when I didn't even play this one myself. There's our performance on Saturday, which was pretty good. Europa's score of 40,853 is good enough for 80th right now on what is a holiday Monday in Canada, at least. I don't know if it's a holiday Monday anywhere else in the world. I just say that just to set the stage for, have a lot of people played this run, and potentially the answer is yes, and potentially the answer is no. This is a really, really nice room for us here, because all we need is one bomb, and we can get 2 bombs out of it. We might even be able to get 3 if we pushed it, but I don't know. Do we go to the curse room? Yeah, I think we do go to the curse room, but we probably wait a little bit until we see if we can get a spirit heart elsewhere, and then, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. 40,000, huh? 40,000 on a run that goes hard mode shoal. My impression of this is that might not be a teleportation. That might just be, like, really, really strong play. That was extremely unfortunate to get hit by that champion there. That might just be really, really strong play, like an incredibly low damage penalty and choosing the right items and maybe finding a seam on consumables. What do you normally get when you go to Shoal? You normally end up in like the 35,000 point range. If you throw in maybe a hush fight that I'm not factoring for or something, that could change it, I guess. Let's start like this just to see if there's a black market or something here. I am a little anxious about my HP, which is pretty much 100% my own fault, but anxious nonetheless. Let's see if we can get something out of this pot. It is a spider pot. Not thrilled about it, but we did get our penny out of it as well. We should be able to get the bomb and the pill. Ah, just the bomb, but it's still pretty good. Do you take the pill? I think you probably ignore the pill. 2 bombs now. Could this be our secret room? Yes, it could. Could that be our secret room? Yes, it could. Okay, that's good. I didn't really want to go hard on this. I really wanted to save it for a black market. Or not a black market, sorry, a tinted rock. But there's our tinted rock right there. So I guess we probably will not be going to the curse room. Unless, if we pick up another red heart elsewhere, we can go to the curse room, sacrifice 1 red heart and half of our spirit heart, which is probably a more valuable way to do things if we're being 100% honest here. That could be a second secret room. I think it would have found it. I'm not sure, though. Man, plenty of bombs. Okay, second secret room, maybe? I'll try. Okay, so just hemorrhaging bombs now. It doesn't actually make sense for me to use the razor blade yet, in my opinion. Just get a bomb in there. We're not hitting them at all, man. That one was really good. Okay. I don't know if I go to the curse room here, though. I think I've had a really shitty first floor. But I think maybe we have to go to the curse room because it's probably good, right? Like, that's how you get an amazing score on this daily, right? It compromises our next deal with the devil. Toothpicks is great, though. Well, I'll tell you what. If we're gonna be in the same position either way, we might as well not razor blade. Now we should razor blade. And we can do this in a way that actually gives us the full black heart. So it was definitely the right decision to come in here. Now we razor blade and then just run out the door. Okay, that actually does save us a lot of hassle there. Was this the right decision? I still have no idea. I think I've wasted a lot of points. Took too much damage. Wasted bombs. We did get to our secret room at least, though. But I'd say that's probably like a pretty shitty first floor, all things considered. Remember, I'm competing against Europa, but Europa is a very, very good player. So it's mostly like, an Usain Bolt, Johan Blake situation, He would be Usain Bolt in this situation, but, Johan Blake, a good sprinter in his own right, having someone around to compete with gives him a little bit more of an idea of where he needs to be at if he wants to eventually win the double IHF, you know, World Championship track and field meet gold medals, right? We're all on the same level here. I actually, it was funny. Well, it's not funny. It's more of a amusing, perhaps, than most. Let's not make it sound like this is going to be the story of the millennium, but probably didn't need to use Hangman here, considering I'm also just going to use a bomb on that Tinted Rock, but okay, sure. I lived in Daegu, South Korea in 2011, and that is where they had the double IHF World Track and Field competition, which really isn't that big of a deal, I guess, for people outside of the track and field industry, or at least enthusiasts outside of the industry, which, you know, I'm not really a track and field enthusiast or working in the track and field industry. But it was exciting because it was right after, like, oh, don't pick that up. It was right after the 2010 Olympics. You know, Usain Bolt was, like, one of the biggest celebrities in the world, and he was coming to Korea, and everyone was like, oh, I'm so excited, and tickets were super expensive. It was at the World Cup Stadium, and then he got false started twice in a row and disqualified, and then he didn't get the race, and then everyone was like, well, that's a bummer. I mean, I get it. Oh, Bob's brain, what the heck? I get that that's not what you're supposed to be there for. You're supposed to be there, you know, for love of the game. At the same time, everybody who went was like, I spent a lot of money on these tickets, and then Usain Bolt got freaking disqualified, man. That's my amusing story. Again, I shouldn't say it's pretty funny. It's mostly just, I guess it's kind of shitty, like, not only for the people who went, but also for, you know, world-class sprinter Usain Bolt. Torn photo. Fantastic item. No precedent, huh? But a couple of pills. I think we should go for it. Health down. That's a classic. Friends till the end. Like, super not worth it. We have maybe 20 seconds, you know, before I start to feel the crunch from Boss Rush. Let's at least take a look for a second secret room. We do have 8 bombs. Alright. I don't know why that was my first location. Probably, instead, should come into this room. How many bombs have we spent? How many secret rooms have we gotten? I don't like my odds right now. Oh, this is great, though. Okay, so we got our Spirit Heart. The health downgrade that we got, by the way, is not bad at all. It's not good. We'd much rather have the opportunity to actually use the Razor Blade and, you know, use that health as a resource, but, you know, we're still completely fine HP-wise regardless. And now we have enough money to get into our shop. And our shop has some items. I'm going to go bottom. We got the candle. Probably better than the Razor Blade at this point, but you know, we always wonder what that other item could have been. If that other item was Sackhead, we might have missed out on, like, you know, 5,000, 6,000 points as a result. But there's no way that we could have controlled that. So I think that we definitely played a lot better on that floor. And beyond playing a lot better, we just, you know, got better RNG as well. Okay, not really. I mean, this is probably pretty obvious, but because we're going to Shoal, I'm not looking for a seam. I'm not looking for a self-sacrifice room until at least Shoal, to be honest with you. Because if we go, not only do we miss Boss Rush, we miss Hush as well, if we go earlier than Shoal, that is. So, strap yourselves in. This is not going to be a, you know, a 12-minute daily. This is probably going to be like a 35-minute daily or something like that. I'm pretty happy to have Bob's Brain. If I end up fucking it up and getting out of my Whore of Babylon state, Bob's Brain is kind of a nice way to guarantee ourselves a certain baseline of damage, like a minimum damage threshold that we'll kind of maintain, which I think is very positive. Blue Candle contributes towards that as well. We don't really need Whore of Babylon to be successful from a damage perspective anymore. But I would, especially on a daily, I wouldn't think twice about... Oh, that was dumb of me. About switching Blue Candle with something a little bit more of a, you know, utility-focused item. But we'll see. It would have to be something that's, you know, daily positive. Inner Eye, I think, is mostly pretty good. I'll take it. There was also a Tinted Rock back there, keeping our HP at least decent. And that could be a secret room, so let's check that out. Alright, could have saved a Spirit Heart if we just waited a little bit, but that's a kind of a classic Northern line right there. Just head yourself straight into the curse room as soon as you see it if you got the HP. You know, if it's Guppy's head or something, I guess you want it early. That was not my Silkworm, which probably should be apparent based on the fact that there's no item that generates Silkworms for you except my Shadow, but the Silkworms you generate don't really look like that. A little bit of a brain fart there. That is like, it's an easy Isaac tip that I always forget, is if you're on the flooded caves and you're on a room that seems like shit, use the blue poops, man. The blue poops will save your life, and I'm not saying this as, like, arbiter of all that is right and wrong in Isaac. I'm saying this is the dude who gets yelled at to use the blue poops all the time. You're 100% right. We should be using the blue poops, like, non-stop whenever we get the opportunity. It makes those big rooms so much easier, and even the small rooms, maybe, you know, there's some functional purpose to it. Battery charge, not really worth it for us. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm really thinking that this may be, I mean, it's hard to tell. We'll go for deep pockets for sure, but it's hard to tell, but this may be a daily where basically it's just performance-based, and that's really exciting, actually. It's probably not so good for me, because sometimes I do rely on tricks to get to where I need to be from a point perspective. Almost certainly a second secret room there. Well, we don't have any extra money yet, but let's just go fight our boss. But we'll see, I guess. It seems like a pure daily is what I'm trying to get at. No tricks right now, you know? No deal with the devil either. I think you ignore the HP, and I don't think you have to worry about ignoring the HP. Like, I don't think that puts us in a horrible situation. We shouldn't be taking as much damage as I have been taking on this run. What do you think? If we're not going to be able to get deep pockets, which is a great item, maybe we should just get the card. I was really hoping that'd be the Joker. And we're done with this floor. I mean, we've been everywhere. We're still a little bit ahead of schedule. It's unfortunate I didn't get deep pockets. Whoa, thank you for not actually taking that game. I appreciate that. Yeah, despite not getting deep pockets, I'm relatively pleased with how this is going. We're a little bit ahead of schedule still. Don't have to really sweat it for boss rush yet. A Judgment, okay. And a Hematemesis. The Judgment is a key beggar, so he will be exploding and turned into money that we will use to buy deep pockets. Could have used to buy deep pockets. I'm holding the grudge, okay? There's our secret room and a little bit of a damage penalty that, you know, should not be acceptable at this point. And the shovel. Yeah, okay, it's dangerous because the shovel is certainly not better than Blue Candle, but what did I ask for? I asked for an item that's better for utility. Don't accidentally walk down there. I asked for an item that's better for utility than for damage, because my damage is alright. And this is it. I mean, this does... Wait, no, the shovel does nothing for us now that I think about it, because we're already going to Shoal. But it could give us black markets, it could give us crawl spaces, and I think maybe it's at least more interesting than Blue Candle when we're not so railroaded by low damage that we need Blue Candle to survive. So, sure, let's try it. In a way, it's almost a shame this run doesn't end at Mom. Because, you know, not everybody goes into the secret rooms, and today, missing the shovel, not being able to get past Mom, that would give me a really good chance at basically cheesing my way to a great daily score. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the shovel's going to be that relevant today, but maybe I'm mistaken. I'm trying to think of how I could be, but... Maybe it'll become apparent to us later. I don't know. Maybe we'll get an amazing item in the crawl spaces or something like that. Just on dailies in general, unless it's going all the way to the chest, I kind of feel like you owe it to yourself to take the shovel, you know? Have some fun with it. Second secret room is junk, as it so often is on the flooded caves. And then inside of our shop, we got a little bit of a greedy fight. Figured we'd just pop that down. We're kind of playing the numbers game here. We want to get as many charges on that shovel used as possible. Can't get an error room now. It'd have to be a black market. I don't know, man. An angel room. Well, we'll take Little Chad. There's no reason not to, I think. Take Dead Dove. I will fight the angel statue, and, like, you might be wondering where the hell I'm going with this right now. Like, what's the point of fighting the angel statue? Well, I do think you get more points for having done it, and maybe this is a way for us to make up slightly for our damage penalty, unless I take more damage as a result of being here. But also, like, I don't know, maybe having angel precedent will give us... Maybe that's the seam? Maybe having angel precedent allows us to get Godhead or something like that? I don't know. Like, I'll be real with you. We're off the fucking charts on this daily right now. You know, we're piloting an old steamship, and then our navigator is like, no one has ever been south of the Tropic of Capricorn, and I'm like, well, we're here right now, motherfuckers, so, you know, think back to Naval Academy, because we're getting back to basics. I'm I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. I have no idea. I think a 30,000 score daily is very realistic here. We're just going to take this and go because we're a little tight on time. A 30,000 point daily seems completely realistic. Oh, now that we can fly, we should go get that chest at least. But apart from that, I got no idea. Straight up, no idea. And I kind of like it this way. Or, you know, if this was a commercial for, like, Doritos, it would be, yeah, baby, I like it like that. I got cheese. Okay. Dank Depths 1. Right on schedule. You know what? I don't intend to be coming back this way, so try that out. I know there's a penny down there. I don't want to take even like the 10% risk of me accidentally walking into that red poop and feeling really bad about myself. Alright, if you give me a second here after we finish this room, I'm going to adjust my microphone just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a little bit more comfortable. It's the bad microphone mojo that's cost me on today's daily so far. I mean, let's be real. Europa's score of, you know, 40k was in the top one. Oh, pentagram, pretty sweet. It was in the top 100. That's like an abnormally powerful run. Not abnormal for Europa, I should say, but like an abnormally powerful run. It's remarkable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not just like a good score. It's like it's a masterwork. So we got to be up there. Like we got to be out-competing like 99.4% of the population to get there. So I think today that might be a little unrealistic, but I could be wrong. Maybe the seam just has not presented itself yet. I mean, what I'm thinking is maybe if we just have enough HP left on Shoal, there is a self-sacrifice room, and then that's where the seam is. The extra points are the teleportation to the dark room, but we need to have enough HP to actually make that work if that's the case. It seems unlikely, like maybe literally impossible that the shovel could be related to this, but why not give it a shot at least? Question marks. Not ideal for sure. We do want to be out of this floor relatively quickly. I guess we could shovel out if we wanted to. We're also going to be doing boss rush, and we're not like particularly incredibly strong here, so boss rush is going to take some time, and we want to do Hush, but we also want to have a lot of HP, so we're kind of lacking the items that I would normally require for that. Some kind of high damage item, perhaps. Blank card. You know what? Blank card does break dailies all the time. We have to give this the respect it deserves here. Shouldn't have blown those up. Should have blown the 2 on the other side up, but because then we could get 4 for 2 bombs instead of, you know, just 2 for 1. Same proportion, but then we got no way to go the other way. I still think this is good. The blank card pickup if we... Ooh, careful. The blank card pickup if we get Hierophant or, you know, Dagaz or, you know, several runes. We could find ourselves in a good spot. Blank card Yera. God forbid we get, like, blank card Yera Sackboy or something like that. That is a huge point bonus for us. That's very tempting, but we are a little tight for time here. Ooh, blank card Against Humanity. I will not do this. As much as I understand that it could be okay for us. Alright, well, you're just blowing up then. It's very much not my style. These things, as much as I would like to go faster, I have to take the time to blow these up. Every Spirit Heart may matter on this run. Especially as we close in on boss rush. Good. Whoa, careful. We're still doing fine. We might get out of here at 17 minutes. I don't love that, but we've made it work before. We're gonna say no to the secret room here, and also apparently no to that bomb as well. Damn you, knockback! Could have gotten him with BBF there. Yeah, 17 minutes. We may have an angel statue fight. I'm gonna fight the angel statues, like, if we can, just because it's fucking weird, right? I don't know, maybe that's a seam. Maybe that's a seam I've never considered until the present moment. Fighting the angel statues for, like, 200 points a pop. Oh, we gotta deal with the devil this time. Probably Pentagram's doing, I guess. Yeah, that's, like, super good, so we'll definitely take Judas' Shadow. We'll definitely take Death's Touch. Considering we'll have the same amount of HP, we will now end our own lives, respawn with Dark Judas, Death's Touch, Whore of Babylon, hopefully still Whore of Babylon. We still got the horns, so I'm assuming Whore of Babylon's still active. Now, we're incredibly tight on HP, but our damage is sorted. I don't know if I want to do that, considering how little time we have here. Golden bombs, a black heart. A black heart makes this all worthwhile. But we gotta go faster. And this is, again, pretty trademark Northern Lion. Just try to make your way. You know what? If we have to come back this way, we have to come back. But for now, we out. Pretty trademark Northern Lion to have to rush down the final floor of the daily. But I'm pretty pleased with how it's gone. Blank card, 2 of clubs. That seems much better. And we'll be able to pop that to fairly easily get to 99 bombs, which is good from a consumable standpoint. You know, that keeps giving us amazing points. Yeah, there's a freaking Forget Me Now. It actually is worth teleporting out and using... It's not really a Forget Me Now, but using the 5 room, it's worth teleporting out and getting the exploration bonus. If we can quickly get into boss rush, teleport out, use the 5... Now, we got to be able to get back in. So the right course of action here... By the way, this might be a red herring. This might be, like, not the right course of action to take, so don't take it too seriously just yet. But you go to boss rush, fight it out, teleport out, do the 5 room, get another floor's worth of exploration bonus. Probably take the key as well. Get another floor's worth of exploration bonus, and then proceed. The only thing is, will you still have time to do the hush fight at that point? And if you don't, then it's almost certainly not worth it, because the exploration bonus for this floor is not going to be 5k. So I think we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Well, okay, we got 32 bombs, but that are also unlimited, so maybe we'll quickly check for a teleport card. Because I'm an idiot, and I romanticize doing stuff like that. Okay, let's do it. We're fine. We're fine. The problem here is going to be not taking a butt-ton of damage on the boss rush. We'll definitely be able to get to 99 bombs. The other problem is going to be finishing boss rush quickly enough that we can definitely do hush, but I think that's not unrealistic at all. That was very easy. We'll take the Polaroid. We'll pop that. 64 bombs. Loki's Horns. Luckfoot. I think we take Luckfoot for the chance at extra chests. Chestazaza. Alright, Frail is already dead. Oh, right, we fought Champion Moms, so we fucked ourselves. Well, we didn't fuck ourselves. RNG fucked us. Because now we gotta fight non-stop champion enemies down here. But Champion Mega Fatty is tanky as hell, and he's already dead, so that's a positive thing for us. Dingle's dead. Somehow we have killed the Forsaken's butt bonies. Blast Assist takes forever as well. Oh, great timing on that Bob's Brain, though. Through no, you know, effect of my own. I think we're going to get out of here in time. You know, keep throwing down one bomb on every single fight here. Speed it up ever so slightly. You know, we're fighting Peep, not the Bloat. Peep's not as annoying as the Bloat. Still annoying. Didn't stand a chance. And then we go, ah! I tried so hard to get away there. Yes, I know. It's a good time to quote Linkin Park, I suppose. But I think there's no reason to use blank card anymore. Like, I actually think that it provides us with, yeah, like no point benefit. So that was good to test, I guess. No point benefit and certainly no bombs. We'll get a Spirit Heart here. Once we kill all the Larry Juniors, at least. Larry Jr. meet a maid. Larry just doesn't really work. Okay, we gotta get more HP. Like, there's gotta be like a relic or something buried on this run that we can take advantage of, because right now the odds of me having like 12 Spirit Hearts, or at least enough to be able to hope for just a lucky drop on the self-sacrifice room is not very likely. The odds of this are fairly poor. We have various items that accidentally will hit ourselves through my own, well, not my own fault, really. I mean, picked up those items on, like, a Curse of the Blind floor. What am I supposed to do, right? A couple of troll bombs in here. I think he just caught BBF up there, so it's very good for me. Should be dead. This is going really well. I mean, some of these champions are less tanky, so can be positive about that. I'm just keeping an eye on Bloat out of the corner of my eye up here. Dude can be kind of a dick sometimes. Sweet, this would be a great opportunity to just get in there. We can fly, so we don't have to worry about our, you know, damage there. The creep that is under him. And the other boss must be, like, super weak. Oh, yeah, it's Champion Polycephalus. It is super weak. 2 Champion Cephalopods. Alright, I appreciate the extra Spirit Heart. Pin fight. Pin's dead. Pony should be dead real soon. Whether, you know, by my hand or, you know, by the bombs that we possess. Good start, good start. Just don't let him rush you. Who's left? Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Death's Touch does quite a number there. Kidney Stone, great item. You know what? Might as well blow this up. See if we get a better card. Alright, we're headed down to the next floor. We actually gained a little HP on Boss Rush. We should be able to get to the Hush fight pretty easily. But now things are going to become tight. You know, we're still trying to get to 40k. It's not necessarily going to be easy. A lot of our points, by the way, in case you didn't see, at least from my recollection here, a lot of our points came from the doubling of our bombs. Like, how many points actually is 99 bombs worth? Like, we were at 4 bombs, so we got 95 bombs out of it. How many extra points is that worth? It's got to be, like, at least 2,000. Might even be, well, more than that. I think at this point, we do value our permanent Polaroid invincibility, so we probably say no to that Eternal Heart, even though it wouldn't fuck up our Whore of Babylon state. The Virus. Now, the Virus might be our seam, because as many people have told me now, the Virus does give you a chance for enemies killed to drop Spirit Hearts. Well, Demon Hearts, technically, I guess, which is, I must have misinterpreted, because I got this tweet, like, you know, 2 months ago, and someone was saying to me, you know, the Virus is really good even without Spun because of its recent buff where it gives you Spirit Hearts. And then in my head, I was like, well, when I pick up the Virus, I don't immediately get Spirit Hearts. And then the way I phrased it, people that were watching, I think it was on a stream, but I've done it in videos a couple times too. People that were watching is like, or were like, yeah, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And then now I realize, oh, I just completely misinterpreted it, actually. It does give you Demon Hearts, and I'm an idiot. And you know, I'm sorry, Master Wayne. His name wasn't Wayne. Probably, I mean, it could have been, but statistically speaking, it's unlikely. Hey, blank card and runes. Yera, Perthro. Several runes would be good here. Algiz, good. Yera, that's the one. Hagalaz, Perthro, Algiz. I think we take blank card Yera and basically just start doubling the shit out of everything whenever possible. Dude, Kidney Stone. So good. Wire Coat Hanger's awesome. No Tears upgrades. So what do I mean by that? I think what I mean is that we try to get to 12 Spirit Hearts. We could also, we should also blank card Yera. I don't know any of those pills. I might know some of those pills, but we should blank card Yera. The chests on the... Oh, you know what? Don't spend your money yet, because we do have... Oh... I should have Yera'd that shit. Don't spend your money yet because we do have the shop on the next floor. Okay, yeah, this is the shit. This is our seam. We found it. I tried, you know, just to have faith, and oftentimes we will find that, you know, as long as we're keeping our eyes open, we will find that seam that allows us to kind of milk the run. Unfortunately, I wasted a doubling, but if we can get to 12 Spirit Hearts via this and then not completely fuck it up during the Hush fight, then... we have a really good chance to use Shoal to our advantage. We could also double our money and just, you know, buy the shit out of everything on Shoal. We do have to be careful. You know, we only have 4.5 minutes to get this done, but usually the Womb 2, it happens to be a pretty fast floor in my experience. I know we could take 404 over this feather that I don't even understand. That's a bad habit of mine, actually, is just to, you know, once I have a trinket, ignore all others. So we should definitely immediately go back. Good time to look for secret rooms as well. I mean, we do have 97 bombs. Trading a bomb straight up for a penny is actually a pretty good trade right now. There's our secret room, and it has given us a pill, which is I Can See Forever, which is actually sweet. Swedish, at least. Not Swedish, that would be, well, I mean, it wouldn't be wrong, it would just be a little unusual. Friends till the end. Let's get one more charge, because assuming we get one more charge, I know we dropped the era, but assuming we get one more charge, we're completely set here. We'll have like 11.5 Spirit Hearts. That was only one? For some reason I thought that would be 2. I guess because it was a long room. Alright. And I was just gonna say, don't be a dead end and I'll be happy. You are a dead end. I'm not unhappy, but I'm not super pleased. I don't want to take that just in case it's bad trip. It could ruin my day a little bit. Wow. It was just question marks, but that was very unfortunate. It took a lot of damage on the back end there, but at least we will have 8 extra spirit hearts on this room. We super could have gotten, I didn't carry Yara in. You guys, the person you're watching right now is a certifiable idiot. We can still beat Mom's Heart easily. Now we're just, I'm a little scared that I might take too much damage. Oh, and you know what? Those freaking, the Curse of the Maze is fucking with me right now. I'm like, where did I put it? I was just making sure those wouldn't explode. So that's another room. Oh my god, we have to beat Mom's Heart to make this happen. So do we carry the HP in, or do we fight Mom's Heart and try not to die? I think you fight Mom's... No. Oh, you know what? We could just do this instead. So let's do that. It will be bosses, but they're easier bosses than Mom's Heart, for sure. Plus money, right? So make sure you get the fucking Yara room before you double it this time, you idiot. And at least we haven't been punished too much. Like I said, just keep your eyes open, and even an idiot like me can find the seam from time to time. Alright, so where the heck is that rune? Curse of the Maze, don't mess with me now. We have gotten a larger point bonus as a result of exploring more, but also a larger damage bonus because I'm a dumb idiot. Okay, there's our Yara rune. Good. So we didn't get punished probably as hard as we deserve to get punished. We still got what I would describe as a decent amount of time, so let's try to get this guy to pay out with something. Yeah, a red heart is definitely what I need right now, as you can see, judging from the room that surrounds you presently. Golden bombs, okay. A little late, but not like displeased. Plenty of time. There we go. Portable slot. It's not good enough, unfortunately. Let's go fight our boss. And HP's good. Could be better. We probably still have a pretty good shot at the self-sacrifice room shenanigans that I've been prognosticating for the entire game so far. But, you know, the Hush fight will probably be annoying. Our damage is good, but I expect it'll probably still be a little bit of a trial here. There is a deal with the devil. This is very scary. Definitely take ceremonial robes. I don't think you touch 9 lives, honestly. I think you say 9 lives, no thank you, and we're getting out of here. Hopefully there's a battery charge on this floor so I can actually double the chests. I do love 9 lives, but it's just, it wasn't its time. Chaos. Yeah, why not, right? Okay, let's blow this dude up. Take his money. Probably buy the spirit heart. Buy the battery charge. First things first, we're gonna Yara these. No, let's get Chaos first. Then we'll Yara them. Blank card, 2 of hearts. Unfortunately worthless, but there is another battery charge. This is pretty good. So make sure you're actually holding the Yara rune. And then you blank card. Okay, and then you come back in, and you buy this, and probably this as well. And you blank card. Alright. Now you open these, and you definitely take Crown of Light. That's not even a contest. And you hold this kidney stone charge. You definitely take... Oh, well, just because I picked it up, we lost it, but that's okay. Alright, we got 16. Start cracking these open. They're all going to have the same thing as one another. Yo, those extra spirit arts could be extraordinarily valuable. What are our cards here? Chariot, 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 Chariot. Okay, yeah, I get the point, I think. Alright, so let's take the chariots in, and if we get hit, we'll come back for those spirit arts. We definitely want to come back for the Yara rune as well. And you know what I'm thinking right now, is that we've got this. We've got this point bonus, man. I really can't stress, or no, not point bonus, I should say, but we got like a really genuine chance at outranking Europa here, which is not meant to throw shade at Europa. Europa did not have the advantage of knowing that there would be a seam. And I really can't stress that enough. You know, I'm a decent player of Isaac. I like to tell myself that at least. But it's such a huge advantage to know. It's like a silent auction, right? The whole point of a silent auction is that you don't know what other people are going to bid and thus can't adjust your bidding strategy accordingly. This is like everybody else is playing a silent auction, and I'm playing an auction where, you know, I know exactly what the top bid is, so I know where I need to be if I want to win. Now, you know, I know what's kind of available, what's coming up on it, and I can plan accordingly. So in a way, it is a huge advantage for me to just have friends that are doing the daily regularly. It gives me a great chance at knowing what I need to do to rank well. Otherwise, I might not have been as vigilant for looking out for a seam. But we might not be able to get to 40k. I'm running the math right now. You know, we definitely got to beat the Hush, which is like looking like a pretty much foregone conclusion at this point. So we beat the Hush, we get to like 36, I guess, roughly 36,000. That was bad damage. Depending on what our damage penalty is, of course. So let's say 35. Let's factor in the ability to get hit a few times here. We don't, at that point, need a seam. It actually makes me think that there probably is not a self-sacrifice room on the next floor. Which is fine. It's actually easier for survival. Yeah, I should have popped that earlier. It's actually a lot easier for survival's sake if we're not looking for that. Oh, kidney stone. Yeah, so I don't know. We may have a chance to, I think we'll be up there. I think we have a pretty good shot of being top 150 on today's run. Normally I say 250. Today I think 150 is definitely in the cards for us, and I think this has been a really illustrative daily in the sense that you know, we found out... Oh, that's gonna hit. We somehow didn't. You know, we knew there would be a seam. We didn't know where it was. Oh, what a wasted kidney stone. We didn't know where it was, but, you know, by being kind of hyper-vigilant about it, we found our moment, and we took it, and it's worked out pretty well. If there is a self-sacrifice room, we're pretty much set to be able to get it, I think. This might do it right here. Like 2 more hits. There we go. That was really good. Well, pretty good, at least. Alright, let's come back out here. We were unable, apparently, to open up one chest. I can't remember if that one had money or whatever's in it, but... So we were at 30... Oh, another spirit art. 34,000. Let's head down to Shoal, and we'll see if this maybe can work. We're at 34. You know what? Oh, yeah, we should try this. Even if it does ruin permanent Polaroid invincibility, the spun pickup is so good. Yeah, we're crushing this now. Hematemesis. I don't want it, actually. It'll give us HP. Take the half heart instead. We won't get an extra... well, we didn't get an extra bonus for coming down to this floor. We have to keep that in mind. Maybe we want to Yera that shit right there. Or maybe we want to Yera the battery charge. So it becomes several battery charges. Okay, so now here's how we get a few extra 1,000 points on this floor. Because we're not going to get a bonus for finishing this floor. You just get the bonus for having completed the run. We keep Yera-ing those battery charges and then double the fuck out of the keys. I actually think we can pull an extra few 1,000 points out of that. Oh, well, we ruined permanent Polaroid invincibility, but this is irrelevant now. Yeah, I think that's how we do it, you know? Each one of the keys has got to be worth more than the pennies right now, I think. Well, we'll see. The benefit of doubling the battery charges... In fact, at this point, did we not reach a point in which I can just pretty much endlessly double the battery charges? And, you know, each time there's not diminishing returns? Yeah, so we can just do that ad infinitum. So we've already got that set up, actually. We could start Yera-ing other shit right now if we wanted to. Damage penalty is going to burn us a little bit on this, but I still think it's worth it to try stuff like this out, because it's the kind of player I want to be. I tried it. Couldn't fight it. I just want to get back to me. Yo, that's chaos. It's a Canadian hip-hop artist. Not a secret room. This is now, to some extent, this runs counter to my philosophy for playing Isaac, which is no bullshit. Nothing that I arbitrarily deem to be bullshit. And, you know, endlessly Yera-ing batteries and then picking them up for points is maybe like a little bit bullshit. But at the same time, why not, right? We have a really good chance to rank extremely well right here. Dude, if that was like the Justice card, it would have been so good. Unlimited Justice cards. Eventually, I do think you hit diminishing returns for consumables. Let's fight our bosses first. Just keep in mind, you know, normally you do get a small, you know, 2,000 or 3,000 point bonus just for finishing the run, and that's, you know, a combination of your exploration bonus and, you know, I don't know, maybe some other stuff thrown in there. But we need to get a little bit more if we're gonna get Europa on this one. And it's not even getting Europa; it's just ranking well. If it was Mathis, you know, I'd be all over that, trying to make sure this fuckboy got what he deserved. But instead, it's someone I actually respect. I kid, of course. There we go. Second secret room. Yeah, we'll crack into that for sure. You know what? You pop it. Should have doubled. Yo, this is our seam right here. Let's not get too crazy yet. Just wait. Yeah, thank you. So let's look. You double it. Pick up a whole bunch of shit. How many points did that give us? That gave us like 400 points. Holy Christ. Okay, so you just double it up again. So this daily now, in my opinion, comes down to like how much you're willing to... Oh my god, they're all health ups. That's so good. This daily now comes down to how much are you willing to waste your time in here. And the answer is, for me personally, I'm not willing to waste that much time, but I'll fart around in this room for a little while. This is definitely a room where, you know, people are going to be able to get to like 50,000 points if they want to. So I'm thinking we just come down here. You know, this room's getting a little dirty. It's getting a little grimy. Just take your blank card, Yera. Get the hell out of here. That was like 2,000 points in an instant. We should get maximum exploration bonus. I just want to come back and I'm like, why wouldn't we just do the keys instead? Which are, you know, a lot easier for us to not accidentally pick up health upgrades on. So this one, I now am like... It's like the ultimate feast or famine run. Your damage penalty is largely irrelevant, I think. Oh, you know what? We have 99 keys, 99 bombs, 99 cents. So I think at some point we do start hitting... those, like I call them, diminishing returns. I think I invented that phrase, diminishing returns, so. Maybe we just double the chest instead, not this one, but the other one. How many points do these give us? They give us like 1 point each. So we actually are at a point. Here, throw this down. I got an idea. I want to see if doubling the pill and then using it gives us more points. No, that gives us no points. So, I mean... that gave us basically no points. But, I mean, when you get unlimited of them, it's kind of like, maybe that's worth a little more. Those are worth something. You come back here. Double these. I just want to double it up to 8. So, we got 2 more doubles. And I guess if we're going to double it up to 8, we might as well double it up, like, even more than that, right? Like, I just want to get to the point where we're not actually losing points here. I think also if we just go on this room, you pop it, you walk into it, you pop it. No, we will lose points on that eventually if we just keep doing that. So let's see. We double these. These are still giving us like 7 points. So I'm thinking you maybe grind those just a little bit. I'm not really in the market for breaking this, but also at the same time, I think we are hitting the point where there's... like, we're not going to be able to get to 50,000. I was wrong about that. Instead, we're going to be able to get to, like, 38.5. I don't know. Those are still giving, like, a really good amount of points. So, I don't know, man. This one is... I don't feel good about this. I know that this is something that people like to do on dailies. But for me, something about it just feels... it feels on Northern Lion-y. So, I'll tell you what. We're going to give it one more doubling. Then we're going to finish this run. We're going to be content that this will probably be the best score. You know what? Since it will be the best score we'll ever have, why don't we come back and grab this bad boy, throw it in here, double it up, and then just go ape shit. Yo, I feel the burn already. I'm going to get over 40,000 points because we can. And really, everybody who's ahead of me on this one, I like how I said, remember when I started this run? Oh, this seems like a pure daily. This seems like a daily that'll be 100% decided by player skill. I may have been slightly mistaken about this. I think, like, each one of these grid spaces has, like, 10 keys in it, which is why we're stacking up so hard here. So, I think I treated that with relative class. We went far enough on it that we beat Europa, and now we're gonna leave. And I think that's totally fine. I guaranteed myself probably a win on my friends list until somebody else plays the daily, and I had a good time with it. I couldn't have done it without you, Europa. And we're going to be ranked 35th there, which is, I mean, is pretty good. But you could pretty much just keep going all the way up there. Oh my god, this is like the best friends list performance I've ever seen. 3 in the top 100, at least for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.